Where DMK leader V Senthil Balaji broke down in tears when he was being taken to a hospital for a medical checkup by the Enforcement Directorate this morning. The minister has been arrested in an alleged money laundering case, and the ED had raided Mr Balaji's home before taking him away for questioning yesterday. But as the probe agency took Mr Balaji for a medical examination after his arrest, there were dramatic scenes at a government hospital in Chennai. In fact, my colleague Sam joins us from that government hospital where he's tracking all the latest developments for us. Sam, now currently the ED is yet to release any official statement regarding the arrest or searches at Mr Balaji's residence?
Yes, there's no official information from the Enforcement Directorate, at least in Chennai, whether this is an arrest or he was taken only for interrogation when he reported sick and was taken to the hospital here. As we speak now, the Madras High Court has also agreed to take up a petition on an urgent hearing basis, a petition moved by his wife, Senthil Balaji, Senthil Balaji's wife, who alleges that there was no notice issued to him regarding the arrest, or there was no compliance of the guidelines in terms of arrest by Enforcement Directorate authorities. We'll have to see what the court would have to say and what the government, the central government, would tell the court with regard to the arrest or his custody. But maybe around half an hour ago, we had Chief Minister Stalin visiting the hospital here. We're not too sure whether he was allowed to meet him. But in a statement, Stalin says, Stalin says, despite Senthil Balaji agreeing to cooperate with the Enforcement Directorate authorities, he was pressured for 18 hours. That's what he says, and that triggered chest pain.
Stalin also tell our viewers as well, Sam, like you were mentioning and like you've been reporting, Stalin has indeed met the minister now, because we have a photo that we've accessed. Stalin, in fact, has tweeted this image that you see on your screens with him and Mr Balaji inside the government hospital that Sam is reporting from. Back to you, Sam. Yes, what details do you have for us?
And in a statement, Stalin says, despite Senthil Balaji telling he will cooperate with ED authorities, they have pressured him, triggering a chest pain, and now he is in the intensive care unit, Stalin says. And with regard to the investigation, Stalin makes 2 points. Senthil Balaji himself will face this case legally, and the DMK, he says, politically will not be cowed down by what he calls BJP's intimidation, and people are watching this clampdown, and they would teach the BJP lesson in the 2024 Lok Sabha election. That's what Stalin in a statement has said. But this case pertains to Senthil Balaji's tenure as minister under the Jayalalitha's cabinet when the AIDMK was in power earlier. The allegation is that he had received large sums of money from ordinary people, promising them government job, and they had filed a complaint when the jobs were not delivered. There was also an allegation of money laundering. And after a long drawn legal battle, the Supreme Court recently allowed the investigation to continue, gave its nod for the Enforcement Directorate to proceed with their investigation with regard to money laundering. And that's what we understand now it's being done. But politically, the BJP looks at this as a kind of an opportunity when it's trying to promote itself as a party against corruption. It's trying to corner, many say, both these Dravidian arch rivals as corrupt, as the BJP terms it as corrupt. We'll have to wait and see whether this will help the BJP in terms of carving a political space in a state where at the moment it has negligible presence. Lastly, in a sense, this issue has also once again united the opposition, who call this as yet another sign of the ruling BJP deploying government agencies targeting non-BJP ruled governments across the country, which the BJP denies, saying that law takes its course. Parameshwar.